Wagwan family, manners and respect, Welcome back to Jamaican Carlos TV. Now to the people, this video is directed at the opposition party. This video is directed to Mark Golding, the leader of the opposition party in Jamaica. And people in every country, in every democratic society, you want to have a strong opposition party. Yes, they might be nagging. Yes, they might be boring. Yes, they might be complaining. Some people always say the opposition not see nothing good what the prime minister do or the president do. But the opposition is there for a reason in a democratic country. So you want to have a good opposition in a Jamaica. So what we see going on now, we have a weak opposition. Very weak opposition at this moment. We want to see more strength from the opposition, because if you do not have a strong opposition, might as well have a dictatorship. Do you understand me, family? Because, here nobody cry out when the leader is saying anything or doing anything wrong. You understand me? So if you have an opposition who look like, say, they might go with everything where the president or the prime minister say, it's almost like a dictatorship. There's no borderline, there's nothing. There's nobody to hold nobody accountable. We need accountability. You understand me? Especially in a democratic society. Well, now today we have about half a dozen topics that we have direct to the PNP. Where the PNP does, me notice the PNP sat aside and see things that happen and them not say nothing. I wonder why them not do it. Because if you know Andrew Holness as an opposition leader, you should know that Andrew Holness was a very good opposition leader. Who remember that? You remember that, people? Andrew Holness was a very good opposition leader. Everywhere him get to beat the PNP, him beat them. Every day, everywhere, every time. Go and check the videos. They are out there. Just do a little bit of research. You will find them, people. Andrew Holness as an opposition. The type of beat when beat the PNP them. For all kind of things, people. The videos are out there. It was very aggressive. See him there? See him sit down in a seat there? My prime minister, right? Opposition, he was strong. So now we do not see but the same firepower coming from Mark Golding towards the Andrew Holness administration. So now we're going to talk about some topic we're going to see the PNP touch on. The dead teachers them. The teacher them that dead the teachers them that dead. All them bunch of teachers that were dead at Jamaica. We don't hear the JLP come say anything on it. Big up yourself, Debbie. Manners and respect. Yeah, man. Manners and respect to each and every one of there, so. Enough love, man. So, let me tell you what I want. So, me not see the dead teachers. Me not see the prime minister himself come talk about the dead teachers, or anybody come talk about the dead teachers them. And don't believe for a minute that is not one of the reasons why we are losing teachers them too. Somewhere, somebody out there decided, said, boy, I don't want to be no more teacher Jamaica in no classroom because too much teacher are dead and them don't know why the teacher them are dead. Because no one get no autopsy report and nobody no see nothing. And the teachers them just sleeping a blind. Nobody know why them colleagues die. Me know people, families have conversation like this, whether the husband or wife are teacher, you talk to your spouse or your husband or your wife at home, you say, boy, you worried about this thing. And we're not getting no answer from the government. And the PNP sit down there. And the PNP no thinks that them can come out, talk up on behalf of the people, on behalf of the teachers. They just sit down there. They just sit down there and watch teacher live in a fear. They just sit down there. And also the teacher them leave and you see them come out, talk. Them see the things that build up in the people. The PNP, them see that build up long time. And then they come out, they talk loud. They go to talk loud. That's what opposition do, man. We have to have a strong opposition, people. Sometimes them is a pain in the butt. Sometimes them attack things when they make no sense. Sometimes, but you have to have a strong opposition to make nice people. In any country that is a democratic country. This opposition are too weak. Me not hear them come talk about the teachers. The Prime Minister talk about the teachers and the opposition just sit down and say dead, and the teachers them like, what society, hold on people, what country you have some teacher dead suddenly, sharp, bow, 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 teacher drop out, and the people them of the country don't know why. Then the teacher must go put on ice no way. This are not supposed to sweep under no rug. We're not supposed to speed up the autopsy. This is supposed to be an emergency autopsy, so we find out what going on now. So we can put it out there and tell the people them, so the teacher them can rest quiet. Then you have the people them out here talk about say, I stress the people them stress out. You understand me? And when the people them come on social media and speak of stuff where them don't know of and try to figure out stuff on them own on social media, you hear them come out and talk about fake news. Because them not come out and think say that the people them worthy of any explanation. They don't think say that the people them worthy of anything. Don't come telling them, them a work for themselves. So all these news don't come out on the teachers. And the PNP them sit down there and not a word from them either about these dead teachers like they are forgotten. But Carlos, me now forgot it, Me now forgot them teachers that were passed. Condolences to the families and RIP to the dead. So now, number 2. This new cyber law that Brogard and the minions them are cook up. It's a new cyber law, people, to affect them go after vloggers, because vloggers is exposing them dirtiness, especially under Dana Lee. You see them coming out, Police Commissioner Fitz Bailey, talking about vloggers control the narrative. Vloggers are not trained. They are not professionals. I don't hear the Department of Justice up here in America making speeches like those, because law enforcement are professionals. You buckle down and do your work. Bring the truth to the people. Speed investigation. Don't have people on social media have to have opinion, them own opinion about cases. And when the people them do that, when they want to chastise them verbally, you understand me? So now there's a new cyber law that they are cooking up in Jamaica, my people. And the cyber law doesn't go for just bloggers alone. Not bloggers and bloggers alone. If you have a phone, it's for you too. Jamaican people, yes, it's for you too. And yesterday me say, it's only 2 vloggers me here talk about it. Yes, I miss out Wayne Lonesome yesterday. Wayne Lonesome and Sir P me here talk about it. Me here with Wayne Lonesome attack them couple times on it. Yes, and Sir P couple times same way. Like we hear me talk. Me wish more vloggers and even people, you people with your social media, speak up more. And these are the things that people should march for, because this is an attack on your constitutional rights, your freedom of speech. You understand me? So what they're coming up with, they might change, they might amend the cyber law that they have there. They might change it up and put some things in it for shut up blogger. They have a cyber law, Remember, there are law that provision that are made if somebody defame you, you can sue them, You can have a lawyer tell people to cease and desist and pull stuff, All them laws are out there, provisions are out there for people. Those tools are out there for anybody to take it to sue you if it's a lie on them, right? But the government now go the extra route now, try to put in a new law within the cyber law. They amend that. People want you to pay attention, They're amending it to put in mischief maker, public mischief or something like that. Some mischief making in the cyber law for social media. You don't see that nowhere else. You don't see that in America. And the guys, hear some bloggers, some man will have millions of people on their page in America. When you hear them talk to the president, you understand, the peer beating where in reality no Jamaican blogger would have ever mentioned the words when we hear come out of some blogger mouth up or so towards the president and the elected officials. Nobody from Jamaica so rotten. And also we stay. We will call them criminal. We call them thief and robber, like they are. But we're not going to call them certain name. Even man pan radio. The type of name we made them call all pan TV people. People in a big podcasts. Millions of people are watch. Millions of fans. We don't hear Department of Justice up here trying to shut them down because them things that them control the narrative. Department of Justice, get to work. But now, where is the PNP on this? Them see our constitutional rights is about to get trampled on. Them see what I want. So how the PNP feel on this? What is the PNP's position? That's all I want to know. Come in and hear them. Come on, come talk for us, people. I want to hear them talk for us. Come tired of the nonsense. First time I know one, people. Things must make sense. Why the PNP is so quiet on this new cyber law? If they're not in it too. Me just want to know. Why them so quiet if they're not in it too, family? Then when we shut up to someone and talk about cooking PNP too. Someone want to know what's Mark's position on this. You're coming with any different. I just the same old dirty bus we run pan road and he come in, wash and do clean out. And the same bus now turn and burn, put the passenger in and the Jamaican people again. No difference. I want to understand what Carlos has said. Things must make sense, people. A different time now. Everything's out there in the open. What's the PNP's position on this new attack on our constitutional rights or freedom of speech? I'd love to hear that from Mark. Because things must make sense. Is this going to benefit him too? People must have a strong opposition in every country, people. Opposition is there for a reason. No matter how you hear the opposition, I make nice. Sometimes you hear some people I say, shut up your mouth. Nobody don't want to hear from you. Whenever this and whenever that. Opposition must be loud. Andrew Holness was loud. Go back and check his videos, people. Andrew Holness was a good opposition leader. Nobody else can dispute that. He was a very good opposition leader and a poor prime minister. You see what I say? So with the PNP position and cyber, the new cyber law, what am I coming with? More to hear all of that. More to hear what the PNP have to say about that, people. Things must make sense. All this stuff concerns us deeply. All of us. These are some serious moves. And your phone, where I watch me pan right now. These are some serious moves. We don't see nobody in America trying to shut down freedom of speech like that. They must see that people for roll past street for a march for. People for march, them a thing. Look on, they say people are not expert and them are this and that, control the narrative. Look on CNN, MSNBC, Fox. Look when them hosts, they're ready to come on with all these people and they're ready to try all type of case on social media. Look on this Donald Trump case what going on now. Every blogger talk about it. Everybody have their own opinion. Look on all the radio hosts, them, hear them? Them are not professional. TV, man pan TV and woman pan TV. Them are not professional. They don't work in FBI. They know they don't work in CIA and all this stuff. But them out there do them things, them attack, them have an opinion. But Justice Department come say, they must stop the investigation or them quiet and do them work. Everybody wonder what Justice Department is going to do. They might do them work. Everybody wonder what they might do and assume and copy all different opinions. Nobody now come say, you mislead this and that. Because they are professionals. It's time Jamaica cultivate some of that. Some professionality. So now, where's the PNP and the attack on our constitutional rights in this new cyber law? We need answers. Number 3, hotel workers in Jamaica. How the PNP feel about the hotel workers in Jamaica because they're awfully quiet? How the PNP feel, Mark Golding feel about the hotel workers turn temp workers in Jamaica? Temporary workers in Jamaica because they're on contract. A lot of the hotel workers in Jamaica are signing contract every 3 months. Now, if you have a job where you have to sign a contract every 3 months, that indicates you does not have a job. You are a temporary worker. So you're not entitled to benefit. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when the hoteliers have these workers as temp worker, them skirt around benefits and the pension where the government put into place in 2020. Now, let me remind you, because Carlos read and the founder read these things, so we're going to read for Uno, so we can tell you the way I go on. Now, in 2020, election year, when Andrew Holness, that was election year, 2020, Andrew Holness, just like I see my promise things right now, and I talk right now, and I promise the world right now. In 2020, he was doing the same thing. One of the things that Andrew Holness promised is give hotel workers pension for all hotel workers, right? You're vested after 5 years, you are vested. Do you understand what I'm saying? After 5 years, you are vested. It goes for craft workers and temp workers also. and contract workers. Come and Reddit people. But now, that more and more you see them have the workers on contract, right? Me talk to people at these hotels. Them talk to me. When you see Matthew came out and was talking, when me talk to people in the hotel field, several people, and they are telling me that they have temp workers working at the hotels, right? Now these temp workers, some they will never make the 5 years, so they can be vested. You are a temp worker. Why do you think your employer have you as a temp worker in the first place? If your boss didn't want to screw you over, couldn't he just hire you full time? But because they want to screw you over in the hotel field, then put the workers as temp worker people, and they do need the workers. It's not like they don't need them. They need the workers. But they know that Jamaica desperate, and even though as a temp worker, you will take a little 1 and 2 anyway. So to have the workers as temp worker, you set them up. So therefore, that's what the Prime Minister promised in 2020, that hotel workers going to be getting pension. Him give them with one hand. And now, them take it back with the other hand. Because it seems as if it's some cook-up going behind the scene after election done. Government go work with hoteliers and cook up stuff behind the people back. Because they have to go like that. Because there's no way the hoteliers, the government is going to sign off on that. Because the government have to sign off on stuff like this. Do you understand me? So where's the PNP in all of this? How the PNP feel about the hotel workers' pay, working condition, and the temp worker when them turn the hotel workers them in, and enough of them will never get a pension? How they feel about this? Me read it, people. After 5 years, you are vested. But as a temp worker, do you think your boss is going to keep you as a temp worker to work continuously for 5 years temporarily? Do you think your boss is going to keep you on for 5 years to work temporarily? Sign a contract. Think about that. You work at a job for 5 years and every 3 months you sign a contract. So remember me tell you, it's after 5 years you are vested, full-time or temp, or them call it contract worker. So you think your boss is going to keep you there as a temp worker, have you sign a contract every 3 months for the next 5 years, and hold you on for the job to give your pension? No. At some point, they might just put some cut in your employment. You got to have some cut, my family. That's the whole purpose behind that in the first place, to turn on a temp worker, so you never reach that point to get on a benefit. So therefore, the government is not looking after the hotel workers. Them talk loud in 2020 when the election are run. Come 2022, so many workers are temp workers. Where the PNP there on this? Where's Mark and all this? Where's Mark and all this? These are red meat. Where Mark there? With all this stuff. Where there? Take off for the people, them no man. Take off for the worker, them no man. Where there with all this stuff, people? Things must make sense, man. Things must make sense, man. One of the biggest job employment in Jamaica is hotel work. Every day you hear them say them have built hotels. Now, it's cheaper to operate hotel in Jamaica because you can skirt a lot of rules, at Jamaica that. You pay the people them less at Jamaica that. Me come and tell you, say, look here, over here, the day I look for something where the hotel are higher. $14 an hour them I pay them. $14 an hour them I pay them to work a hotel up here, so it's more expensive to operate business. You have to pay the people them more, treat them better. You understand me? You have to be in the P's and Q's with workers up so. So, in Jamaica, it's less to operate business, and you pay the people them $1 to $2 an hour, and you still screw them over with them pension. Them still screw them over. These are the things when the PNP come talk about, They just allow the people to get beaten up, They screw the people over them pension. Them steal the people them unemployment benefit. The people that look at the hotel workers in Jamaica contributed to unemployment benefit in Jamaica. Them paying to unemployment. Every week or every fortnight, however they get their salary, or whenever they get the salary, money is taken or deducted out of it towards them unemployment people. These poor hotel workers did not know that them hoteliers was stealing the money. Listen to me, people. Beside the easier and cheaper to operate business in Jamaica, beside the $1 and $2 that they are giving them, beside the stealing them and put them on contract to work so they can screw them over them benefit. On top of that, they are stealing out of the $1 and $2 what them deduct unemployment benefit out of. The hoteliers told that. They wasn't paying it into the system. They wasn't paying it into the government. You know how Jamaican find that out? It was when the COVID come in. Some of the people them try to get them benefit. And Jamaica people couldn't get a dollar. You don't hear the PNP talk about it. You don't hear the JLP talk about it. Where the opposition there? In crisis like these. Imagine that. It must cheaper to operate business in Jamaica than pay some people under the table and run business. In Jamaica that. Destroy the mangrove, destroy the ecosystem, set up a hotel, do what you want to do. Cheaper. Over here, so you pay the people them $14 an hour. Jamaica pay them $2. Cheaper. Over here, so people on full-time job. Jamaica have them on contract. They will never get them benefit. Man will never get pension run here. Cheaper. And on top of that, your pocket, your belly not full enough. Your pocket not fat enough. On top of that, you steal the people of unemployment contribution. It wasn't paid to the government. Me not see the government of Jamaica reach out and on behalf of these people. Me not see nobody get called up in a parliament and get questioned. Me not see nobody get charged and suspended and shut down. Me not see nobody get prosecuted. At the end of the day, I see a young lady tell me, say, oh no, she don't get her money back. Oh no, she don't get fair money back. Where the PNP in all of this? Not long the other day, me I read again, say, many Jamaican companies not paying the NHT contribution that they are deducting from their workers' salary. There are many Jamaican companies out there in my country stealing NHT contribution. So if they are stealing NHT contribution, more than likely they are doing the same thing what hoteliers them do. Stealing unemployment contribution. And if the hoteliers are stealing unemployment contribution, more than likely they are stealing NHT contribution. Imagine something like that. You're working at a job, contributing towards a roof over your head. They might make all the money, they might pay you nibbles and bits. Like a slave. Contract and everything. And still a rob from the people. Me know you nobody get called up. Where's the opposition people? People with the opposition there. And them I think the opposition say if you go ball out. If you love the people and take up for the people. And them I think if you go run down. There's a large group of people out there who are suffer opposition. Mark Golding. There's a large population of people out there who like to hear your voice. Are you for them or not? Come in here, come say nothing. In regards to this, on behalf of hotel workers, should hotel workers be on contract, Mark Golding? Should the Prime Minister promise them benefit in 2020? Pension. And 2022, we realize that hotel workers, they're on contract, so they will never come off a probation. Jamaican hotel workers are a temp worker now. And they're talking about bringing temp workers come to Jamaica. People, this is not just for contract. For construction, because some of you guys who sign off on this as Jamaicans, can me see you guys in the comment section. Oh, you mean, man, bring temp workers come to Jamaica because Jamaican lazy? That not goes of people. Because you see how much thousands of people line up to go get them like a ship job, cruise ship job the other day. We see from Maypen and Santa Cruz, all both of them have these job hunt. You see what people come out? You know, so if they need 100 people, 100,000 people come out of Jamaica for a job. So I'm not talking about Jamaica people lazy. I'm going to take back on the chat. People want to work at Jamaica. You understand? But you see the PNP I come out behind these things. So for the people, do you understand me? So more of you know what I want. PNP awfully quiet. You go like the parties fused, the parties them fused together, the line blur. We don't know the PNP and start and the Labour had stop. Number 4, the gag order that is on the Integrity Commissioner. PNP, oh, you're so quiet. Mark Golding. Are you for this? You're not a politician, you know. You just are coming there. So you're supposed to be a clean vessel right now. I come in. So I come in there to come dot you up like everybody else and be everything else. Me that's why I'm asking of people because election, you know, and anybody can win. Me no doubt nobody. So I say if Mark come in a power, you're going to come in there and hug up all them dirtiness like the rest of politicians then. Gag the Integrity Commissioner. Mark Golding. Why is the gag order upon the Integrity Commissioner? Why do we need an integrity commissioner where if them put a gag order upon integrity commissioner? It makes sense? Why do we need an integrity commissioner? If the integrity commissioner who's paid by us taxpayers cannot come out with the findings, Mark Golding. It seems to me like the PNP and the Labourite is working in concert to put the gag order on the integrity commissioner. Sometime last year, the Auditor General had referred prosecution for some politician in Jamaica. The auditor did the audit in Jamaica, found out dirt on politicians, because if politicians are referred to for prosecution, that means that they find dirt on them. People, the only thing we do, I read it in the paper. Me shared it on my page, and me have it in my head, so me never forgot that. That's all we did, just read it. Nothing on that. Cricket. Do you hear me, say, people? If the Auditor General referred politician for prosecution, it's telling me clear. PNP is get caught up in it to and labor right. It got to be politicians on both sides. Because if it was only labor right, PNP would have squeal. And if it was only PNP labor right, it would have squeal. That's political mileage for everybody. So right now, you see them come out, come say nothing to people. PNP not say nothing, them quiet. While the gag order is on the integrity commissioner. The integrity commissioner tell me, say, the guns where come to the port is corruption of the highest order. You know, if you go to school, if you know, so she talk about politicians are bringing in gun. And I facilitate the gun, them come to the port. The British ambassador said the same thing to Mark Golding. Me not hear nobody come out come say, me not hear the opposition come out come say, what? What did the British ambassador say? Say that Jamaican politicians are bringing in gun. Listen, I say, people. These things are supposed to be big evening news. The opposition is supposed to take this and run. What? What am I hearing? The British ambassador is saying that Jamaican politicians are bringing in guns, and Canadian officials and American officials are saying it too. These are the things that you run down as opposition. If you love the people, guns are coming pan with Mark Golding. The British ambassador said that, boss. Why are you so quiet on that? The Integrity Commissioner tell me that just a couple months ago, Mr. Golding. Why are you so quiet on that? Eh? When the opposition, they with the love for the people, nobody know if they take up for the people. And those bloggers. When the opposition there, Integrity Commissioner say, they're gonna go on the port to the government people. It's corruption of the highest order. People, we need a strong opposition in every democratic society, people. It's important that the opposition be strong. It no matter who in the power. You cannot have one man just go on so like a runaway train without break. That's why you have the opposition tapping on the shoulder. The opposition is still in the bus. But you not go like so no come out for the last bus stop up there, so. The opposition should be still on the bus. But it's a different driver drive. And not because a different driver on the steering wheel, which is Andrew Onis. You know what I mean? They must fall asleep in the back of the bus opposition. You must pay attention because sometimes the driver get drowsy too. Sometimes the driver serve off a road too. Sometimes you have to pay attention. And if the driver drive the bus too rough, you have to tap him on the shoulder and say, yeah, drive the bus too rough. You name the opposition not because you not drive. You have said towards a passenger in the bus called Jamaica. Do you understand the analogy, people? So like say the PNP check out for the last bus terminus. With them there. Then they on the bus or what? I just labor right alone at the bus or drive down the road, so. What the PNP them there? Them now come out on the issues. The driver dropping out of a patrol and not say nothing. The driver speed and not say nothing. He might run off a road sometime and not say nothing. When if you wake up and tap him on his shoulder, only in the bus same way, act like it. You're not too quiet, man. Integrity Commissioner have a job and a silence Integrity Commissioner. It tells me that PNP and Labour do it, man. Eh? What is this? Corruption of the highest order. Guns were killed with every day when I lock up youth with gun. But Integrity Commissioner tell you and British ambassador say politicians are bringing gun. Gun one talk about the crime and the murder and the other day me hear the police commissioner talk about say he's traumatized and all this stuff. And the gun are coming and murder we. And we are here say British ambassador said that. Integrity Commissioner point the same thing to. politicians are bringing gun, facilitate the gun in our country. We are kill, we have. And man, I come talk about the traumatized. PNP, one of them. One of them. We don't come out, come talk. One of them, Mark Golding. You know, you talk about the gun where politicians are bringing in the boss. It's always the youth them problem in the boss. You know, you nobody talk about the gun where the politicians are bringing in, you know. It's always the youth them problem, you know. So if the British ambassador tell lie, give our politician the benefit of the doubt. If British ambassador tell lie upon the politician in Jamaica, them not supposed to come out, people, in the media or grab a mic and say he is lying and debunk his claim. That them should have do, you know, if them know them clean, you know. If a man come tell me, say, my people them link with gun running, I'm going to sit down quiet and not say nothing so. What that mean, people? What that mean? If somebody accuse you of bringing in gun in the country, the Integrity Commissioner said the same thing the other day. No politician will come out come debunk the claim. None of them. None of them said the Integrity Commissioner is lying. Not one. If somebody put that upon my name, say me I bring in gun in the country, where someone gonna kill half the people then. And somebody put that upon me, me want to come out, come clear my name. That's why I say, give them the benefit of the doubt. When you come out, come clear on the name, when I bring in gun or not. Me I wait. These things, me know hear the PNP come out, pan. So, if the PNP come in there, then on the same dirty bus, man, when I wash out, man. When the bus got up bus terminus and change driver, the bus don't wash out. Same dirty bus, full of sweetie paper and chicken bone and all them type of thing there. Bus don't wash out. Ready for drive the next way. Bus not clean out, boss. Bus is clean. There's different time no want a cleaner Jamaica. More transparent Jamaica. More honest Jamaica. That's not too hard to ask, boss. And I hand out to a big boy. We just ask that people have integrity in office. We just talk about people who just be clean in the office. That's all we ask for. Is that too much to ask? Have some integrity. Don't you expect the youth to grow up to have some integrity? Not to steal. They expect you to come on nothing. No man they are foreign enough to ship no gun to Jamaica. Don't you expect that? Come here, the Prime Minister said that, you know. Say him work with American counterparts to get gun where coming and rice and all this stuff. But hold on. Then the British ambassador tell us when America and Canada do the same investigation, they come up with the same result. Say Jamaican politicians are bringing gun. Go, people, just go Google them thing there, no man. You know, so they mentioned that some on the page and somewhere, and some lady attack about say, you always attack a fairy tale, say a fairy tale. You know, some lady tell me say a fairy tale. It's how people think. The lady say a fairy tale. What may I say? British ambassador. Say them are bringing gun. Because people, a fairy tale when they have the knowledge, when they don't read, when they don't know what's going on. So if the British ambassador said, them are bringing gun, and it's fairy tale. Okay. You don't believe him? Okay, what the Integrity Commissioner say? The same thing. Is that fairy tale too? So sometimes people don't read enough people. So sometimes we have to get back to ourselves. We want the PNP them to step up, people. We need to put them to work. They've never been put to work before. That's why they want to shut down vloggers, you know, because we can tell them the truth. They've never been put to work or asked to do the work. We want a difference, man. We're not coming and we're not look for running, you know. Like we say, election come, anybody can win. Do you want a dirty bus when you clean out? With some bunch of skullduggery and nonsense on the bus, I don't the bus terminus when a different driver go on the steering wheel? Do you want a dirty bus? Eh? And you want to bet if Mark going out and drive the bus, the opposition now going to start beat you. And you get the chance to beat them now because they have so much corruption upon them, so much sinting, and you not beat them. Why are you so quiet? Come on, man. So, people, we want things to make sense, you know. So, number six, people, Royal Reid. How many hear the PNP ask not about Royal Reid? I don't hear the PNP ask not about Royal Reid, you know. Or the PNP so quiet on Royal Reid case. The Labour right now going to talk about it. Miss McLean, $140 million lady. How many hear the PNP come out on certain corruption, so the money does a leak out certain place? How the PNP so quiet? Only if you come with a difference, we say we want difference out of politician. Show we difference. Sure, we say we're not going to mix up in a no nastiness. Sure, we difference. Every day we come here, so we beat Andrew Holness. So what the opposition up to? We never question that. Or they don't stand against certain things. Or they don't stand for certain things. Come on, people, things must make sense. What are they coming in there for? What are they plan? What do I plan to come do? Is that the same dirty bus we're going to jump in again? Down at the terminus? Are the same dirty bus and I go wash the bus and cleanse the bus? Bus need cleansing. Man, we have to stand up for the people of Jamaica. Jamaica people need somebody to stand up for them. Jamaica, we need somebody who will pay attention. We see the PNP come out and talk about the river pollution, the Ray Corby River. Me hear them come out and talk about that. That's okay. Me hear them come out and talk about that. About the mining and all them thing there and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, political points, because all of them support mining. You know, them support mining. We know hear the PNP fully come out and say, no, we know in no mining for stop. They make a little talk here and there, now and there, nibbles and bits, but they don't come out forcefully and tell me what is the alternative of mining. Because if you're going to tell me, say, we need to stop mining, you have to have an alternative. What are we going to do to our mountains? I already given a suggestion already, like, we need turn them in an ecotourism, where tourists can come, go up our mountain, go look at our rare farm of rocks and plants and trees and birds and all these things that we have up in our mountain. Yes, tourists will come. Provide job for Jamaican people to man these parks, you know, make them national parks under the government to sign that into law. So nobody can even cut a tree off of them. You understand me? You have this national forest in Jamaica. You turn this place a national forest. Instead of you just dig off the mountain, you mine it down, you get man with tractor, you dig out dirt out of your country. And anywhere they mine out people, the land is barren, you cannot farm there or anything. They mash up the land, they mash up the water, the resource around as water source, and destroy your country and gone. And none of these people living in Jamaica. So they mash up the people like every year. They fish them dead off in a Ray Corby. Every year, we get to understand that NEPA, I don't know how true this is, but we get to understand that NEPA give them authority to dump a certain amount of the waste in the river water. The company, the aluminum company. Somebody tell me that, say, NEPA give them if it dump a certain amount in there, not too much will kill the fish. But we can't understand that and can't believe that. Because why would the government, authorize that type of stuff? Just like we say, Allen Estate, Appleton Estate was dumping the Dunder or whatever in the river, the Black River, in the water running the Black River. Remember that time there? And the government, they shut them down. Remember that time there? And then they get in some trouble. We remember that, people. Remember that. So there's a lot of constant pollution of our country going on. And the biggest problem is, I mean, I hear the PNP them beat down this either. That Andrew Holness is the head of NEPA. Well, the man is the president, so he put himself where he can override anything the scientists them say. You never got school for science and all this stuff. So you have the expert them speak, but Andrew Holness can override them because he's the president. He put him can override them, people. Do you hear me? Him have the override, him can override them at any, him have the veto power. Him have the veto power to veto. Just like Dry Harbor. The scientists, NEPA, them tell them, say, do not dig Dry Harbor. It's not a good thing for our system, ecosystem. Not a good for Jamaica. No good. But the Prime Minister disobey them. Remember, the scientist is recommending that you do not do that. What I say, listen, me say, the scientists are recommending that the Prime Minister don't do that. Leave Dry Harbor Mountain alone. The Prime Minister went around them. Still, because he have the veto power, because he the president, he put himself in a position. They shouldn't be, He should be the Prime Minister and you control this. Yeah, that's too much power. That's too much power. Do you understand me? And there's a lot of stuff going on, people. Then I hear stories of the Prime Minister having trucks in the backside mine, hauling dirt in Senton and Clarendon. These allegations, I would like the Prime Minister to come talk about this, I want to hear more of this. So the Prime Minister have, me said him alone, me said a politician to have trucks in the backside mine. So you know that they wouldn't want to stop digging the mine because it benefit them. Why would they stop digging the place and them all have them truck out of business? They're making big money, So everybody's behind it. Dig. Go up to the cockpit country and go war the Maroon chief to dig off the land because you chuck them off for work. But what we understand is that politicians, both PNP and Labour Right, when they make power, they don't come and do anything for the future. Whatever them do is for now. They make that money now and gone. They're not different from the backside miners. Politicians, PNP and Labour, they're not different from the people who are mine the cockpit country. When them come, them got out the stuff and then go and they mash up your land. I see a way. When PNP come out of power, they don't do nothing big and grand for the future. Everybody go in there and do stuff, laws and do stuff, contracts and all that stuff for themselves, to benefit themselves now. So even if you don't benefit in the future, them not care as long as them get the money now while they're in the office, and they're going to make sure them do this right now so it benefit them now. So nobody's thinking about the future. So if you have some politician in the office who think about the future, can you imagine how nice Jamaica that be? Why you believe we still have zinc fence at Jamaica? Why you believe we still have light go to the middle like the electricity gone? Why you believe Jamaica have running water in all the homes and everywhere around here? Why you believe all these bad roads in Jamaica? Then the politicians decide to stop the gap and fix our problem, the real problem, family. Because that is not why they're going there. Everybody going there for themselves. Any contractor run, politician have to get kickback. Them now do something for the future. Them not fear and honest and know say, boy, when we go in there, we put down my hand. All of me dead gone. This is going to be around for the future generation to come. The politicians, them not think about the future people. All of them. They're not different than me say they come just like the miners. The people in the backside mining. I see how the politicians them stay. They come and got out and them gone. When they gone, everything does mash up. Not, mash up. Nobody now think about say, no, I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not worried about the money. I could have made millions of dollars from that job, but that is not going to benefit the Jamaican people. It will only benefit me. Politicians now going to look in themselves and say that to the people. This is not going to benefit the Jamaican people. It's going to benefit only me. Look what Kamina Johnson did that day. That wouldn't benefit Jamaica. It would have benefit only her. These are the simple examples we try to show on the people. And when you have politicians in the office who short-sighted and all they see is to grab now. Use your money, waste your money, thief your money. Nobody get into trouble. No accountability. You have opposition sit down quiet like them asleep. Like they are one party. Me don't know the PNP stop or the Labour Right start. It's a blurred line between them both family. We need politicians who are patriots. So patriotic that you're not going to go steal. So patriotic that if you see one of the ex-colleague steal, you call them out. We need politicians like that. You don't sit down in the office and before you call out an ex-colleague, you join him too, robbing from poor people living in a zinc fence. Robbing from the poor people where call me and call people up so I beg them money. Robbing from the poor people where I forgot find charity to put a roof over their head and feed them picnic. These are the people that you guys are robbing from. Come to think about it. These are the people guys are robbing from. It's no heart and no conscience. And don't believe you'll get away from that. You don't rob from the poor and get away from that, You don't rob from the poor and get away from that. No for you come out of office and can enjoy the money when you come out of office. No for you come out of office and you can enjoy the money. Some of you want dead and can't dead yet. Remember me I tell you now, because of the wickedness one do to poor people. Just play poor people all the way. One of the biggest players, I see them play poor people when Siaga dead. It was alleged that Siaga didn't bury a Jamaica, An empty coffin them have a circle Jamaica. It was his wishes to bury over here so next to his wife. So them take his coffin go to Jamaica and the government make this big bill. Because there got to be a bill somewhere. Come here said it costs millions of dollars. The Siaga funeral at Jamaica. Millions of dollars. People, I want to understand the trickery and the burning of our money. Siaga wasn't buried in Jamaica because what may I hear people? It's alleged that his choice was to bury next to his wife up here. So empty coffin, go down to Jamaica. And somebody took the picture of that coffin now and playing but put it on social media. Who remember the coffin that was lean? You just put in a regular luggage, so that means say it's an empty luggage, nothing in it. You're going to luggage here like luggage. Right? So them have this coffin drive around Jamaica. People have weep and a moan and a ball. So what they want to say, so they have to take the coffin back to the funeral. They have to have a funeral parlor that they have work with the fake Siaga going at the empty coffin. According to what I hear. They have a funeral parlor and a hearse. I pay the hearse man for what? And the hearse man know the trick too, you know. Because the hearse man knows so no dead body no come out and no coffin and go back on ice for tomorrow again if you go tour the place. So there was no dead body I can't tell me a year of no Siaga in no coffin round no Jamaica. No way. But at the same time, I say millions of dollars for that. So that means that somebody have to sit down and tick off, say, all right, we're going to write, say, the hearse man, the funeral parlor cost this. 1 million the funeral. No, man, I'm more than that, man. I'd be gold prime minister, you know, man. In charge more than that. All right. Funeral parlor charge millions. All right. This costs millions. How many days we gonna have him in that funeral? Yeah, we're gonna circle Jamaica with him 3 days. All right? And put him back in the ice every night. So that have to sign off somewhere in a writing. Somewhere. Right? That we, the taxpayer, foot that bill there because we have to make sure that the XPM go down decent. Right? And now the trimmings that come with a funeral. Now you and I know the funeral not cheap. So people, we don't like them come out one day come explain this. All this allegation of empty Kafmaga, Jamaica, go around. And Siaga was in it. So even at death, they might trick people. You know, you could have a memorial at Jamaica for Siaga. You could have a big memorial. A matter of fact, you could have it a stadium without the coffin trick. You could have a big memorial at stadium without the coffin trick and people would have come out. People that come out, but they're driving around the country, and circle the country with this empty coffin. And yesterday, the price tag was enormous, whole for millions of dollars. So since we never have no dead body and nobody go on ice, where the money there? Who get that money there? Things must make sense, people. Since Siaga, it's alleged that Siaga was in the coffin. So there was no dead man coming out of the coffin going on ice. No dead man coming out of no ice going nowhere. So you just have the coffin and you have a funeral parlor, work with the trick. So what to all the money there? Jamaican people, hey, that's what I said. They might try silence blogger and it's not gonna work because bloggers will tell you the truth. You're not gonna hear certain radio hosts in Jamaica speaking of this. Yes, you hear man like Muta Baruka. And hats off to them man there. Them man are not afraid to talk. Yeah man, they don't hide the thing. Muta Baruka talk. Yes man, a warrior. But you know, hear certain news hosts in Jamaica talk these things. They don't question all these things. But just bring up your people. You'll never hear that from them. Keep waiting. They don't question these people. So that's why politicians are allowed to get away with it. Are we allow them? Then the people now say nothing. The people now cry out and protest, stand up and placard. We not talk about burn road. We not in enough burning of road. That's nonsense. That long time stuff. You deface the place, burn up your own road, bring out type of debris and all city come throw you so and nass up the place. That's nonsense. The more modern way and civilized way to do it, intelligent way, is to get your placard and you go out there and stand up, sir. You understand me? And take pride in your thing. Go get some cartridge paper. Cut out the cardboard. Listen what I say, man. Take pride in what you're doing. If you're going to protest, go get some cartridge paper. Prepare for it. Cartridge paper cheap, you know? Don't just get in and get some charcoal and a write on piece of cardboard. You look like a joke and reggae tickets in that. Like a ghetto stuff that. Do the right thing, Jamaica people. May I tell you, man, do the right thing. Prepare and plan for your protest. Get the cartridge paper. Have somebody who know for print stuff. And up I saw them do that to the people. You have one man a print peer sign tonight. And you don't have to only print sign for yourself. You can print sign for other people too who do not have no sign. Jamaica people, you must know to do these things. Me go teach you now. When you guys are going out there to protest, me not talk about Bun Road, you know. Me no in that, you know, cut no tree and bring no old car and rock stone, you know. Me say no do that. Never solve that way. A long time we are do them thing there. No solve so. Plan your stuff. Get your placard. You don't have to get placard for you alone. If you can afford to get several cartridge paper, well, that's what you do. You get several of them. If you can get to buy all the mark of them, you get them, and you mark those several cartridge paper. When you go out there, and that me see them do a protest after people. I've been to the Black Lives Matter protest. If you ever see these people work, if you ever see how these people work, grassroots movement. The people are moving with love. One man come with a bunch of flyers, sign. People don't have sign, take up sign. And everybody are moving love. Do you hear me, people? Jamaica, when it's time we must unite. Step up, man, for yourself. Protest. We see under Donnelly what happened. I think if it wasn't for the protests and the social media pressure and the people pressure, that would have gone under the rug. Not would have happened, people. It would have gone, right? Just another case and a missing person again. Like the other girl, where over 7 months ago, they can't find her. They just find a piece of bone on her skull the other day. You remember the girl and her husband are up and down and gone with the 4 kids. It's social media brought that to light, you know. Because I remember seeing the woman, her sister on social media, attack on the live. Who do you know about the story there? Who remember about the story there? I remember seeing the lady, which is the sister of the missing woman, the woman who dead, because they find the skull and a piece of bone. And her man not get locked up yet. Because the family said they have a private investigator and see the boy that is her husband who is alleged kill the wife in a bar or drink with the police who is do the investigation. Drinking with the police who is doing the investigation. So if it was for social media, would you hear all this type of corruption? So we're not going to stand for no silencing. It's not going to happen. Because I, Carlos Gray, will take to the corners and the street in America with a placard of my own on behalf of Jamaica people and the Constitution. Remember, me take a placard and me walk, me go up on the road corner out of me sign. So do not trample on our constitutional rights, Andrew Honest and Mark Golding. Pay attention and speak on our behalf. Why are you so quiet, boss? Come on, man. Anyway, people, thank you for watching this video. Manners and respect again. It's another day. And enough love. Enough love, my people. Love Jamaicans and who are Jamaicans, just Jamaican lover. We're there in the corner here, so. Because enough people up on my page where them are Jamaican, but they love the corner. They love the people. They love the accent. They love the food. They love the man them. They love the woman them. Yeah, man. So big up on yourself. Man has enough respect. Guys, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube. Make we grow this stuff, people. Make we grow this stuff, because I not talk no nonsense up here, so I don't know it. I talk on behalf of Jamaica. How we can improve our country. You understand me? These are good solutions, you know, people. These are proper solutions. We want to hear the opposition speaker, the opposition leader. Make nice way. We want to show the opposition into or not into. When they're quiet, it looks like it's a consent, like you're in on with the whole thing. Do you understand what Carlos is saying? When you are quiet, it seems as if you are in with everything. We want to hear what you oppose. Of all the things where you misread about 6 different topics, we want to hear what the opposition oppose. Or you just go on ahead, going along with what's there. It wasn't like that when Andrew Honest was in the opposition. He was a strong opposition leader. And if you think I'm lying, go back and look at those tapes when Andrew Honest was an opposition leader. So big up on yourself, people. Manners and enough love. Talk to you guys later. Okay, peace.